The chase continues in Lime Rock Park in Connecticut for the running of the Yukon Huskies 400. The 26 Avi Sachs, who is a chaser this season, starts on the pole, gets off to a great start. It's the last chance for the remaining 13 drivers to gain ground here before we get to the next round, and only 9 of those 13 will move on to continue their championship chase. 3-wide battle here at Lime Rock Park. Johnny Garner, Anthony Lopez, Dan Coffey. Well, Garner could afford to go 3-wide at this track because he already locked himself into the next round with a win he had in Green Valley Ring last race. We have a battle for second though. Hargel Alonso, another chaser here this season. He has taken second away from Pichu, and now we have top 2 chasers in the top 2 at Lime Rock Park. But the caution flag is out for the first time today, and it's for Alex Ragow and Isaiah Bernesh. And you just saw it there, he just got some big air after he took it from clipping into the 43. Whoa, that is some mighty air by the number 11. Bernesh is a chaser, and he's hoping that that bad position doesn't affect him in the chase points. And here's another spin with Ian Dutta, Jacob Lawler, and Eric Powers. They got into a scuffle on that corner racing back. And also Leah Walker just slid up and then downhill in the 33 machine. And Cooper Cyron went really too high on the corner. And Gwen Cobb, I think, was the driver that made contact with the 41 that caused him to go off the track. And now he's just trying to get back on track right now. On the restart, Hargel Alonso just took the lead from Avi Sachs, and Tristan Folks battling for 3rd place against Pichu. But here comes Sachs. He still wants the lead. He still wants to keep it. Alonso got his lap, but Sachs wants the race. Here he comes down the line, trying to keep the preferred line. Oh boy, we have a battle in the top 5. Alonso trying to keep it together, but Sachs is hoping to get the preferred line. Oh, we have another wreck right here, the 34. Ryan Acosta went a little high, and then he hits the wall. He hits the barrier or something like that, and his car is totaled. And on the restart, Dan Coffey contact with Alex Guerrera. I'm not sure what that was about. But Guerrera, here's his onboard camera. As you see, he just got right into Dan Coffey down the corner, and they both went out for a spin, and they went off track. Not sure what he had against Dan Coffey, but no caution was pulled because of that. Well, even with that wreck, no caution came out. And that would be good news for Tristan Folks because he's going to take the lead from Avi Sachs. Coming down the corner, final corner, and he took it away from the 26, and he pulls away. Tristan Folks has had an otherwise mediocre season, and he's looking to get a win in hopes of salvaging a good result at least one of the races this season. And speaking of which, Mason Power is also trying to do the same thing. He is battling for second against Avi Sachs. He and his father Eric have not had a great season here so far, and they're looking to both regain strength and hoping to get a win here to end the season. And Powers gets second from Sachs. Sachs has dropped from the 1st position all the way down to the 3rd position. It's been a long drop for the 26. He had dominated the first half of the race, and now he is dropping back like a fly. Daniel Voiles took the top 5 spot from Justin Robeds, and now Robeds has got to have to fight against Nathan Hudson. Meanwhile, oh boy, look at that. The 2 Dylan Young nearly got into the 78, and he was able to keep it together, but he lost momentum, he lost position, and now Sam Rogers looks to pass the number 2. Cooper Cyron, who we saw earlier, got loose on the first lap. He's trying to regain a couple positions he might have lost during his last incident. And we have another battle back there. And in the meantime, oh boy, Hargel Alonso, a little too high, and that allows Daniel Voiles to take his position away. I think that's for the 5th position right now. Folks still leading as you see Sachs is closing in on Mason Powers. He's still trying to find a line he could use to make a pass for second. 5 laps to go at Lime Rock Park. Jordan Davis and Anthony Lopez battling for position. This so far is the best position battle we got heading into the closing stages of the race. Davis going on the bottom, Lopez not giving up. The high line just changed, the preferred line actually changes from high to low at this track, and that's why there are a lot of passing. There's a lot more passing than most road courses delivered in our Town 3. Oh no, Folks is pitting! Folks is coming down pit road, and that's going to give the lead to Mason Powers. Oh man, now you wonder if these cars have enough fuel to make it. We know that Folks doesn't, but will Mason Powers have enough? And Pichu took second from Avi Sachs. Wow, Pichu is moving up. He's still in the top 5. He's still trying to get a good finish. And Sachs has dropped to 3rd place. And that's good news for Mason Powers, unless if he pits at this lap. Will he come down pit road here? And it looks like he will. They will come down to pit road. Everybody's coming down to pit road. No risk takers, believe it or not. So this race might be decided on pit road unless we have a couple drivers staying out to take the gamble. And one driver is Ian Dunn taking the gamble. He stays out to take the lead with 3 laps to go. Ian Dunn, we saw earlier, he got spun. He got spun by Jacob Waller on lap number 1. It looked like his race was over. But now, thanks to pit stops, thanks to just unexpected pit strategy, he's just a lap away from winning this race. White flag is out for the defending champion with 1 lap to go. Last season he was the champion. This season has not been a great result from that season. He has only 1 win. That was not in the regular season. That was in the All-Star Showdown. And now he's just a lap away from turning this into a one-win season. And if he does it, it would be his 10th career win in the Pullman Cup Series, joining one of the few drivers to have reached that achievement in the series. Got a couple corners ahead of him right now. Lap cars behind him that are not going to play a factor to 16. Coming downhill for the final time. And Dunn is going to stay out. And coming off the final corner, a wonderful comeback for the 16. Ian Dunn has won the Yukon Huskies 400 at Lime Rock Park. The defending champion has his first win of the season. What a race for the 16. Man, he came all the way back from being involved in a wreck in lap number 1 to winning this thing at Lime Rock Park. I don't know how he did it, but Ian Dunn made a wonderful comeback and takes the win here at Lime Rock Park. Hey, it's NR Sound 3. You never know what happens. It's unpredictable, so finishes like these happen all the time. So Ian Dunn, the defending champion, has won, and we'll show you the chase points to see which 4 drivers will end their championship hopes heading into Texas. Here we go. Here are the chase standings heading into our next round. Daniel Voiles, Argel Alonso, Avi Sachs, Dylan Young, Devin Whitson, Johnny Garner, Isaiah Bernesh, Angel Navarre, and Sam Rogers will move on to the next round. Jordan Davis, Dion Scott, Roman Rahal, Zachary Chambers are eliminated. It's going to be down to 9, just 4 races left in the season. We will see you guys at Texas, our next race for our 9 chasers to chase for the title. We'll see you then.